Hello, February team. How are we? Usual standard, just letting everyone know that we are live, and I will be right with you. We are live. Awesome. Beautiful. Okay, excellent. We are live. I have tagged you all. I'm going to make sure that all of your asses come in here because I have got a huge, huge one for you, team. So I am super, super excited to deliver this. I've got a couple of slides. I'm going to give you like basically my top tip secrets on how I create maximum results with my clients so that you guys can really understand what it means to have a weight loss path that works for you, right? So whether you are brand new to weight loss, whether you're starting again, hello, I want you guys to drop in, stay in, because I'm going to give you some gold. And when I say gold, I mean freaking gold. Okay, so if you guys are watching live, I want you to just hit that heart button, say hello. If you're watching on replay, can you type in the chat replay? I love to see who watches these, who's on what journey, and that really helps as well. Boost the algorithm and gives everyone an opportunity to see the lives. So it's not just for me, it's to benefit everyone else in the group as well. So drop in a hello in the chat if you're watching live. If you're watching replay, just drop in replay for me. So we're talking about how to start an epic weight loss journey for maximum results. I should take these off because you really can't see my eyes, can you? It just looks really dodgy. How to start an epic weight loss journey for maximum results without wasting time on restrictive dieting, endless calorie counting, quick fixes that just leave you back at square one. Because, I mean, let's be real, how many times have we all tried to lose weight only to feel frustrated, maybe like super burnt out, like you want to give up, right? Maybe stuck in the same loop. And team, if you've been on any of my trainings before, you know that I tell you all, it is not your fault. You were just never given the right strategies. Just making sure I'm not missing any comments today. Team, I can see some people are watching, but no one said hello. Drop in the hello if you're watching. I want to see who's there, who's paying attention. So if you've been around me long enough, you'll know that I tell you guys it's not your fault because you were just never given the right strategy in the first place. But today I want that to change, right? I want you all to be super freaking crystal clear on exactly what you need to do. So I'm sharing with you the exact roadmap I use to help my clients achieve long-term success that's sustainable success, by the way, to completely transform their bodies and totally overhaul their lives. To emphasize just how much this roadmap works, in a moment, I'm going to bring up on screen the exact steps that I use, right? I'm sharing with you the exact steps that I use so you can take a sneaky peeky into my 6-month signature program, which is $2,497, and it is a 6-month program. So get those writing tools ready, team. Whether you're watching this on replay or live, you're going to want to grab a pen because this is some hot shit that you do not want to miss. I promise you. You're probably, first of all, wondering why on earth a weight loss program is as long as 6 months. I even encourage my clients to sign up for 12 months. Why? Because quick fixes create quick failures. I want you to write that down. Quick fixes create quick failures. If you're looking for a 2 to 4 week transformation, what you're really looking for is a temporary result. You just want to drop weight really quickly, look really good in a dress, and then gain it back. You'll lie in with the 94% of women who lose weight and gain it back again. Let's be honest, that's how the diet industry keeps people stuck. But true lasting weight loss happens when you shift your habits, when you shift your mindset, and when you change your identity over time. So a 6 to 12 month transformation is where real changes happen. It gives your body time to adapt, your habits to solidify, and your mindset time to rewire. Here's the problem. Most of us get stuck because we are looking for the quickest route to success. We see a quick route, but sadly, at the end point of that, it's not success, it's failure. That quick route, what you think is a quick result, ends up being a lifelong cycle of dieting, weight gain, dieting, and weight gain. So instead of obsessing over rapid results that will fade, inevitably they will fade, you build a lifestyle where weight loss just happens naturally, effortlessly, and stays permanent. The question isn't how fast can I lose weight? It should be, how can I lose weight in a way that I never have to diet again? That's the real win. And there's another write it downer team. Write this down. How can I lose weight in a way that I never have to diet again? Either write it out and drop it in the chat now to remind you if you don't have a pen, or write it down on a piece of paper now. And as a gift to your team, at the end of this video, if you're ready to take the next step, I will tell you exactly how you can book 15 minutes of me in my calendar to help you gain clarity on what your next best moves are. No commitments, no buy-in, no sales. I just want to help give you clarity. I'm only offering 15 minutes because my diary, my calendar is super full already. I'm just going to give you guys 15 minutes. We're going to get to it. We're going to get on the phone. We're going to figure out what shit you're going through, what you want to achieve. And I'm going to tell you what I think that your next best steps are. That's it. Sound good with you, team? If it does, because I don't think there's many of you on right now. If it sounds good with you, then cool. If it doesn't, then cool. I'm going to still tell you anyway. So the real problem, like why most diet approaches fail, is because they jump into the what straight away. So what diet should I follow? What meal plan do I need? What's the best workout? Like, what's the best? What's the best? What's the best for everyone else? Never what's the best for me. And while that stuff matters, it's not the answer, because sustainable weight loss is an evolution, right? It's an ongoing thing. And to get maximum results in the minimum amount of time, you need to move through specific phases of transformation. This is what I teach my clients. This is what I handhold my clients through in the Regenerate program, right? It's not just lose weight, it's a full body transformation. So I want to break down exactly why this blueprint exists first. So I'm just going to share my screen. I've just got a little slide for you. I want you to imagine a racetrack. Now, there are all parts of you, right? There are all parts of you that make up the whole version of you. There's the present you. There's past you with different habits. There's the part of you that holds on to identity. There's a part of you that has different beliefs. There's the inner child in you. There's probably a future version of you. I like to say there's a version of every age of ourselves. You might recognize this in some rebellious behavior, childlike behavior, maybe some carelessness or some caution. Inside us, we've always got a part of all of our ages, a lesson that we've learned, a story that we've adopted, something that we have created, which creates that part of us. And so you are not just the you that's here right now. You are the version of you that has been through trauma, through breakups, through past diets, and through many other things. So you've got loads of experience under your belt. Okay. So that means that every single part of you, in order to change, you all need to change together. So I want you to imagine that you are like a Russian nesting doll, and you take apart yourself and you line all of your little cells up on the line. And the racetrack that you're about to race is the diet, right? The finish line is your ultimate weight loss goal. And you're putting all the Russian nesting dolls on a line. And the you that's here right now is kind of like the conscious part of you. We give her a meal plan, a workout plan. We give her some clear instructions. And that's it. She's going. That's like the baton, right? She's going. That's the conscious part of you. She goes. She's running. She's been given her stuff. She feels motivated. She's ready to take on new challenges and to start again. However, behind her is the part of her that maybe lacks some self-belief. She doesn't see the finish line. She doesn't think that the race is possible, so she doesn't put in much effort. Behind her is the version of you that knows how to cope with emotions through food and only food. So she's like, hang on a minute, I don't resonate with this, because how am I going to cope? Like, the only way that I'm going to cope is with food. So she sees the conscious part of you bolting, but then there's also fears that you won't be able to cope with your emotions without food. And so she's holding back because she wants to keep you safe, because she's like, whoa, 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 if we go anywhere, you're not going to be able to cope without food. So everyone else maybe is taken off, but the little version of you, that inner child, maybe clinging on for dear life, she doesn't know what winning the race looks like, because she believes that she's a failure. She believes that she's worthless. She believes that she's not enough. So she wants to stay on that line where it's safe. She wants to stay safe. She wants to stay in her comfort zone. So this race is going, but really only like one or two of you have actually crossed the line, like started running. The conscious part of you looks back and she realizes that without all of her parts, she cannot cross the line. You cannot cross the line with just one of your parts. You have to cross the line with every single part of you as a whole. So that conscious part of you will slow down, recognize that not all of you are winning the same race, and she starts to walk back. And as she walks back to the start line, she collects every single part of her. And so she goes back to the beginning, gives up her diet. She feels useless, like she's broken, like she has no willpower, like she's never going to lose weight, no matter how many races that she runs. The racetrack is just not simply set up to support each and every element and part of her along the way. No matter how many diet plans, meal plans, movement regimes that she doesn't support her. And so that is why most diet programs fail, because they fail to reduce, to focus on and to show light on the areas of us that need to make a change too. So if you identify as a person who is overweight or worthless or not enough, you can't just change what you're doing on a daily basis and expect that to change with it too. And what happens is the actions and identity, they are so out of line that you will always pull back and do things that confirm your identity, because this is just how the human brain works. So you can get some results, but if you don't change intrinsically who you are and heal all of the parts underneath, you're always going to be coming back to square one. And that is why diet plans don't work. I'm giving you my absolute gold. Like this doesn't really exist elsewhere. Okay. I'm giving you the gold of why other plans don't work and why specifically this one works, because we are taking every single part of you that needs nurturing in order to create sustainable results. Remember I said to you, I'm sharing you the exact plan. This is the exact plan, team. Grab those pens and papers if you haven't already, because this is exactly what you want to write down. This is how you minimize all the overwhelm, minimize all the other bullshit. This is the exact steps that I take with my clients and that you can take in order to achieve your result. So these are the stepping stones that I would take if I wanted the maximum weight loss in the minimum time. Remember, first and foremost, you must set yourself a time frame of 6 to 12 months. Because if you want to keep it off for life, that is roughly how long it takes. For some people, it might take 2 years. But answer me this. What would you rather, a lifetime of on and off and yo-yo dieting, or 6 to 12 months of structured plan that gives you the results that you keep forever? I know which one I would choose. So first and foremost, you're going to need to get your nutrition right. Getting your nutrition in line is going to help minimize inflammation. It's going to help with immediate results so that you feel a little bit more motivated to carry on. It's going to help, as I said, reduce inflammation. It's going to help heal your body from the inside out. You're probably going to start getting rid of some chronic pain and illness and disease. Your blood work is going to start to improve. You're going to get better energy. And first and foremost, your cravings. If you adopt a whole food plant-based lifestyle, your cravings are going to just melt away. Yes, they will be there, but you're going to make it a hell of a lot easier for yourself. So you want to know exactly how to build your plate. You'll want to know, can you see the screen? I think my Facebook is frozen, which is a royal pain in the ass. Hopefully it's, I don't know. Hopefully you can see. So you'll want to look at the food and how to make sure that you're eating the right things in the right quantity. Okay. Obviously, these are the things that I go through in the program, but this is kind of like the checklist that you're going to make sure that you go through. So make sure that you're eating the right foods. Make sure you know how much to eat and when to eat for your body. Okay. And then you look at the 5 pillars of health. Once you get the 5 pillars of health, that's sleep, stress, hydration, nutrition, and movement in line, nothing else really is going to do much of the pushing of the hard work to get you started, right? That's kind of like that initial push, the 5 pillars of health, knowing how much and when to eat and eating the right foods. They are going to give you that initial push. That's going to start creating some momentum, but then you need to keep the momentum. And this is where other diet programs fail. They fail to help keep that momentum going. And what do you need to keep that momentum going? You need to start addressing your mindset. Now, a lot of people will think this is utter bullshit and they can just lose the weight with phase 1. Yes, you can lose weight with phase 1. Are you going to keep your results? No, because 94% of women who lose weight regain it and more within 1 to 5 years. Statistically, it is unlikely for you to keep those results if you just stick with phase 1. Phase 2 and phase 3 are going to give you some long-term results, and phase 4 is going to ensure that you are set up forever. Okay, so again, you have to take this strategically if you want long-term results. So, did I attack everyone? I don't know. So, phase 2 is the mindset mastery, right? Let's be honest, you don't struggle with knowing what to do. Everyone knows that they need to eat and drink water, they need to eat the right foods, drink water, and move their body, right? You know what to do, but you struggle doing it. And that's because weight loss isn't just about food. It's about motivation, creating motivation, having that on demand, having that tool and the ability to just spark it up and ignite it any second and anywhere that you need to. It's about managing your cravings, right? You're going to help reduce the cravings by adopting a whole food, plant-based lifestyle. But then you need to still learn how to manage those cravings. And cravings, by the way, can mean for not just food. It can mean for food like cheese and meat, if you're trying to give that up, or junk food, chips, crisps, potato fries. But it can also be cravings for social media, like scrolling. Cravings towards people who don't serve you, activities that don't serve you. Think broadly on this one, guys. If you are using something to help alleviate a problem and you get that instantly, that craving is telling you something. So you're going to need to start learning how to deal with your cravings and work through self-sabotage, right? Again, these are the steps that I take with my clients. These are the steps that I would recommend that you take. When you master your mindset, you don't just try to lose weight, you become someone who follows through. All right? Drop in the chat now. If you've ever felt like you just fall off track over and over again, drop me into the group chat, into the comments box below. Then we've got phase 3 of weight loss. The most effective way for maximum results is emotional balance. So most people don't realize that weight loss isn't just about food and exercise. That's probably like 20% of it. It's also about what's happening internally. Stress, emotional eating, things like overwhelm. If you don't learn how to manage them, they'll always pull you back for many reasons, right? You might not be a stress eater, but stress could still be causing you inflammation, cortisol increase, right? It could be wreaking havoc on your hormones, which means that in turn, you are then gaining weight. So we want to get rid of stress body, getting out and away from the constant stress mode of 2025, of modern day living, of modern day expectations and standards, right? Showing you how you're not going to be able to get rid of the stresses in your life or change the world, but showing you how that you can manage it so it doesn't create a stress response in your nervous system. And coping without vices, right? Food, alcohol, mindless snacking, social media scrolling, all of these things are coping strategies. So you need to start learning how to cope better with these emotions and things that are your typical triggers. So when you're in control of your emotions, you're in control of your habits, right? Let me know who here has ever eaten just because they were stressed or bored or anxious or overwhelmed. Let me know in the comments. And then phase 4. Phase 4 is future proofing. So this is where most programs just stop, right? They drop off. They teach you how to lose weight, but not how to keep it off, not how to maintain a healthy weight. I know that because one of my clients, Beverly, she lost some weight with Weight Watchers, and then she was told to eat whatever she wanted. So she ate whatever she wanted. And instead of maintaining, which was the current plan, she gained all of the weight that she'd lost. So these programs, these quick fixes, they don't tell you how to lose it and keep it off. And that's why people rebound. Because you can't just change your diet, you have to change your identity. You have to change who you are, the stories that you tell yourself, the programming that you've been given since a child. So here's how we lock in lifelong results. We build new belief systems. So you can see yourself as a healthy, happy, capable, disciplined person. When you have that vision of yourself, you can step into her rather than always just aiming for something that's not quite the person that you actually want to become. So you never become her. And then we want to help consistency become the new normal. So you don't have to force healthy choices. They just happen because that is now who you are. This is the thing with consistency. We are going to stay consistent if it just feels normal. Think about the things that are consistent in your life right now that are creating negative results. Maybe you hit snooze every day on the alarm. Maybe you go and get a takeaway every Friday or Saturday night. Maybe you sit down and watch TV every evening. That's consistent and it feels normal. Imagine getting to a place where getting up first thing in the morning is never a problem. Imagine getting to a place where choosing healthy foods over junk foods feels good and doesn't feel restrictive or diety. Imagine getting to a place where setting boundaries is just who you are and you're not ashamed of that. This is consistency as a new normal in a nutshell. It just becomes someone who never has to diet again. Okay? If you want to make healthy living your new normal, drop the word forever in the comments box for me right now. This is my exact roadmap. This is the exact roadmap I use with my clients to walk them through the most effective weight loss program that is out there for long-term sustainable results. Team, if you just want to lose a quick 5-10 pounds and you don't care about regaining it, I'm not your gal. Yes, we get fast results. Helen, who came into the last boot camp, she's lost 14.3 pounds in 4 weeks. Right? Had 11 pounds in 1 week. We've had 4 pounds in 1 week from the free boot camp. 1 pound, 4 pounds, 11 pounds, 20 pounds in 6 weeks. We can get fast results, right? There's no doubt about it. I'm not denying that we don't get fast results. But what is important to me, what runs through my veins, what runs my business and me getting up and serving you every single day, my clients, is to make sure that you keep the results forever. It's not always a quick fix. Sometimes it might not be 6 months, sometimes it might be 12 months, and that's okay. But I'd rather you work your ass off for 12 months and lose it and keep it off because things feel normal now than losing weight and regaining it and going through that turmoil every single month, season, twice a year for the rest of your life. Because here's another thing. Every single time you yo-yo diet, lose weight and regain it, you have decreased your metabolism. I'm not too sure on the percentage. I need to find out the percentage, but you decrease your metabolism. So the more you are on and off, the harder it is to lose weight. Your metabolism decreases, meaning you have to eat much less and move your body more and put much more effort into weight loss because you've gone on off and on and off and on. Quite simply, we cannot afford to be on and off again. On a day-to-day basis, we cannot afford to do this, especially for our lives. So I also want you to know that you don't have to do this alone, right? Whether you take the roadmap that I've talked to you today about and apply it yourself, or whether you come and have a chat with me and find out where you are at in the journey, in the roadmap, and see what it looks like for you, wherever you're at, you don't have to do this alone, okay? If you come and join in with me, we've got so much of a tight-knit community. It is just ridiculous. It is beautiful and insane and gorgeous and fantastic. But if you don't want to do this with me and you want to do it by yourself, The Facebook group is insane. One lady, I'm not going to mention her name because she'll be running a post in here soon. She's told me, and I don't want to ruin her surprise. But one lady has lost 40 pounds, 40 from this Facebook group. Another member of ours, we've got many success stories from this Facebook group, but another member of ours has lost a bunch of weight, 22 pounds, 27 pounds, I think. We've got so many. You don't have to do this alone. Okay. And this is exactly that roadmap, the progression, the transformation. This is exactly what I help my clients with inside my 6-month coaching program, which is Regenerate. They're not just losing weight, they're changing their entire lives. And if you're ready to stop second guessing and restarting and finally get the results that you want to keep forever, let's have a chat. I'm opening up a few free 15-minute slots in my calendar for next week to help you get clarity on your best next steps. No commitments, no sales. Promise you no sales. Just pure help, love, and guidance. Just comment or DM me the word ready, and we'll get you in for a quick chat. No chit chat. I'm going to get you in there. I'm going to ask what your goals are and ask where you are. I'm going to ask you what you've tried before, and then I'm going to outline your next steps. Okay? Bish, bash, bosh. Done. I'm not wasting your time, and we're not wasting my time. So just comment ready or DM me the word ready. We'll get you in. All right, team. I hope this has been insanely valuable for you. I know that it's insanely valuable for a lot of people. I run through this in the boot camps that we run. I go into it in a little bit more detail and what's like involved in the Regenerate program and stuff like that. But if you are ready for more information, you can always ask on the triage call. So book that call in, 15-minute call, get you some clarity, and we'll get you going. We'll get you some decent results in 2025. All right, team. Take care. I'll see you later. Bye.